Why is there so much fear about coronavirus? At government quarters, corporate leaders, religious people, lay people. Why is there so much fear? It is simply because we are feeling like we are losing control. We like being in control, and this thing is pushing our control buttons loose. For example, as a kid, if you may remember, I don't know whether you were like me. I feared darkness. For a long time, I didn't want anything dark. And I realized my own son, Zeke, for a long time, he could not sleep when the lights were off. He had to sleep when the lights were on. Kids fear darkness. Now, especially if you grew up in a neighborhood where there are trees or bushes, you couldn't even walk out of the house because you don't know what darkness is hiding. You don't know what darkness is covering, because darkness covers the unknown. You don't know whether there's a spider or a snake or a robber or a rapist or imaginary ghosts. We like seeing things, so we fear the unknown. And that's exactly what's happening right now. That's why smart politicians, like them or hate them, smart politicians are in the news 24 hours right now. Whether they know what they are doing or not is a different thing altogether. But they want to look like they are in control by giving people information. Because when people are not given information, they speculate. They start thinking the reason you're not telling us, you are the cause. So smart politicians have to continually feed people with information, because we fear being in the dark. We fear what we don't know. We like being in control of ourselves and control of our circumstances and our situations. If you have ever gone for a medical checkup and you're waiting for results, let's be very honest, you were very nervous. If you went for testing, say for breast cancer, as you wait for results, you get extremely nervous. Why? Because you don't want to lose control of your health. We like being in control of our situations. One primary motivation for getting into power is because people want to be in control of what is going on in their country. Now, I'm not ignorant. There are guys who get into power because they want to steal. They want to enrich themselves. But there are people who get into power just because they want to be in control. President Trump is a billionaire. He doesn't get any salary from the US federal government. He's not there for any pay, but he wanted to be in control of what goes on in his country. There are people who just, the reason they are looking for power, they want to be in control. They don't want to feel controlled by others. They don't want to be directed by others. We like being in control of our relationships. That's why the average woman, when she realizes there is a girl getting very close to her husband, she gets very nervous because there's some fear within her. I might lose my marriage, I might lose my reputation, or I might even lose my love because his attention goes to someone else. What is true for women is true for men. When men see a woman getting very close to their wives, men even can get very aggressive and take drastic measures. What are you doing with my wife? Because that immediately makes them very insecure with their future. They might lose their marriage, they might lose their family, they might lose their reputation. They have invested a lot in this woman, in this relationship. But there are women, the only motivation is they don't want to lose finances. This guy supports them. And it's also true for men. If you've been betrayed before, the hint of betrayal fortifies a deep-rooted mindset, mistrust. Or you've been abused before. If you've gone through abuse, especially childhood abuse, you want to be in control of every situation. There are places you can't visit. There are cousins you can't visit because you associate that with an abuse that happened earlier on. If you called your sister or your brother, and maybe you don't live near each other, you even live in different countries, and they don't pick the phone call, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, you have serious concern. Because you know a story of another girl or another man who went hiding for a year and then they committed suicide. So you are fearing the same might be happening to your brother or your sister. So you want to be in the light. You want to know what's going on with your situation. Fear of the unknown is real. We like being in control of our finances. The primary reason why most people prefer a job rather than business, no matter how much they are being paid, is simply because they want to be in control of their finances. They want to predict how much they earn so that they can predict how to manage their bills, to manage their situations. You don't want to be caught off guard at the end of the month and you can't pay the bills. You want a job security. You want something you can count on. Even if the boss is abusive. And I believe if you listen to what I'm going to teach this morning, it is going to help you fight your fear. And the reason I'm saying this, today the world has been crippled by coronavirus. Tomorrow there will be another incident. Not there may be, there will be. This is not a prophecy. This is the reality of this life. You deal with one trouble, you overcome it, another one comes. Isn't that true? There will be another problem. So long as we are in this life, you are either in trouble or headed for trouble, or you have just emerged out of trouble. You will never graduate out of trouble. So to prepare you for the next pandemic, I want to deal with 3 illusions that are making people fear so much that fear is killing us more than COVID-19. So 3 illusions that I want to discuss today. Illusion number 1, control is an illusion. We like being in control. We like being in control, being top of things. But control is an illusion. You are never in control. You have never been in control. You will never be in control.